Smackdown live Friday 7th, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Memphis. This is the Aftermath. Papa Jr., this is the Ringout podcast. Thank you. Appreciate you clicking on the video. We're going to talk about what happened on last night's Smackdown. I'm a little late. Got a lot of things to do. Life got in the way, but we here. We're going to talk about it. I was supposed to go live I was live last night. I was, but the stream was acting up. I didn't know what the hell was going on with it. If anybody saw my stream, my live watch along, and let me know how it was. I didn't get any feedback from anybody on the live stream. Um, but when I was checking on my phone, on YouTube, on Twitch, I tried Twitch for the first time, and on X, it was way too much buffering. Probably was a Streamlabs thing, because Streamlabs was telling me that the frames were dropping down every like freaking 2 minutes. It was annoying the F out of me, man. Seriously. So I got to the point, it's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do an aftermath on the next day and talk about what happened last night. Smackdown, we on the road to Elimination Chamber in Toronto, Canada. We got Elimination Chamber qualifying matches for the men and the women. Jey Uso, he makes his return back to SmackDown to talk to Cody. Charlotte Flair makes her return after winning the Royal Rumble last Saturday, giving everybody a turn. Who's gonna convince me to face them at WrestleMania? Rhea Ripley. She went to NXT, talked to Julia. I didn't watch it, but I know she did that. She said she was gonna do it. And then last night she went to SmackDown, spoke to Tiffy. Tiffy was doing her thing, let her know what's up. Everybody wants a piece of Charlotte Flair because they want to go to WrestleMania. But you're champion, so you're gonna go to WrestleMania regardless. So, but she has a roadblock. Tiffany Stratton, she has a roadblock next week. We'll get to it when we get to that segment. Alexa Bliss made her in-ring return on SmackDown. I thought she was a Raw girl. I thought she was a Raw superstar. But then I see her on SmackDown. Was that a mistake? Was that like a mistake from the WWE? They said she was the WWE star. I don't know if WWE reported it or was the dirt sheets. Let me know in the comments. I could be wrong. But I did see or heard or read somewhere that she was a Raw girl. But I see her on SmackDown, so I don't get it. But she made her in-ring return. Great to see her back. Seriously, the fans loved her. I seen people jump in the fucking crowd when she made her return. Her entrance last night on SmackDown was great to see her, man. Really, really great to see. KO, he did a video on Twitter and they showed it. I saw it, but I didn't watch it. So they gave it on. I don't know if that was a longer version on that Twitter that he posted, but they showed it on SmackDown. We're gonna talk about it when we get there as well. Street Profits made their appearance on SmackDown as well, and the main event it became Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and versus Fatu and Tamatonga. And something happened at the end of the match, man. We'll get to it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, help your boy out. Like I'm trying to like find up my groove into this channel, because I don't want it to interfere with my personal life, if you understand me. And I'm trying to find a balance for it. I feel like I have an idea, you know, and I want to get out more content for this channel as well. I love putting out my thoughts and opinions, and I get to have conversations with anybody that wants to have in the comment section. If y'all want to ask me questions about why you think like this, why you think like that, or maybe this should happen, maybe that should happen, what you think of this and what you think of that, I'm here, man. I'm always on my phone seeing who commented, who interacted. I always check my YouTube studio. Any positive thing, any positive comments that people leave me, I acknowledge it. I do. I'm my number one, man. Seriously. And like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Fridays, I do watch alongs. Last night, I don't know what the hell happened. Hopefully this SmackDown this Friday coming up, next Friday coming up, which is a show I want to watch because it has matches that I want to see, especially that one triple threat. We'll get to it when because they announced it today, and I want to be live for that. I'll be live for Elimination Chamber as well. So I'm gonna see what's going on with this live stream. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to go live on Facebook as well. Um, I've had a Facebook for a while. I just never used it, and I want to get back on it. Trying to multi stream, trying to get more people, more audience. You know, trying to build a community here, man. The grind is not gonna stop, even though I haven't posted since last Sunday. It is what it is. I ain't stopping, bro. And tomorrow I'm gonna drop a wrestling, my wrestling with my ex, talking about the wrestling news that broke throughout the week. A lot of news popped out, especially last night and today. Don't know if more news about that specific topic, talking about the releases that happened. I'm gonna get into it tomorrow on that wrestling my ex, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you if you made it this far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let's get into it, man. Smackdown, live from Memphis, and this person this person opened up the show.
It's just me, oh, okay. Day one, it's just me, oh. Day one, it's just me, oh, okay. Day one, it's that. Let 'em all up and knock 'em down like this. I did.
Jey Uso makes his way to the ring through the crowd, everyone yeeting. Hey, he gets into the ring, grabs the mic, and the fans chanting one more time. So that's exactly what they did.
It's just me, oh, okay. Day one, it's just me, oh. Day one, it's just me, oh, okay. Day one, it's that. Let 'em all up and knock 'em down like this. I did.
Jay talks about how he got a lot of love from his family, from his fans, ever since he won the 2025 Royal Rumble last Saturday. He did get a lot of love. He also got a lot of hate. A lot of hate from the community, man. And I wonder, like, there's people that it's because their favorites didn't win. And I understand that. But at the same time, they are so blinded by their fandom of their particular wrestler. They can't see the bigger picture of what's really going on. There's a bigger story out there. The fans. Jey Uso has a huge, huge fan base. As you can see what happened this past Monday with the fans. We had an encore like this.
It's just me, oh, okay. Day one, it's just me, oh. Day one, it's just me, oh, okay. Day one, it's that. Let 'em all up and knock 'em down like this. I did.
Like encores, bro. Jey Uso telling the cameraman, not the no, talking to the cameraman because talking to the production, talking about yo, let's run it back. The people want it, you gotta give the people what they want, man. Seriously, they paid their money, they want to fucking keep beating. So yeah, man, he did it again on SmackDown last night. He thanked the fans, showed love to his family and all that. He appreciated everybody, and then he welcomed Cody Rhodes to come to the ring. Cody Rhodes made his way to the ring. Says he knows that Jay wants to, what Jay wants to talk about. Looks at the WrestleMania sign. I like that WrestleMania sign. It's like that WrestleMania font. It's so old school with it, with the cards in the background. It's a dope ass looking sign. That logo. I really like that WrestleMania logo for this year. Jay says he stand across from Cody for the WWE Championship, or he will stand next to him as the new World Heavyweight Championship. Jay cannot decide who he wants to face for WrestleMania, but come on, we all know who he's gonna pick. The story's right there. You cannot go with Cody. Seriously, be real, ladies and gentlemen. There will be people that, I want Jay versus Cody. You want babyface versus babyface. That is a boring ass fucking feud for a WrestleMania. You gotta give some. You gotta give a real fucking match with a real big feud, which is Gunther and Jey Uso. That's something that you gotta do right there. The story writes for itself. It's in your fucking face, and you want Jay and Cody. Get the fuck out of here. Cody could face either Cena, which I don't want, Punk, Roman, Seth, or Drew. There's five, right? We're missing one more. Um, or Damien, because I feel like Fatu. Well, it could be Fatu. Nah, it could be either Damien or Fatu. I just jumped the gun. Next week, Damien versus Braun Strowman versus Fatu. Triple threat match to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. That shit's gonna be beastie. And I wanna watch that shit live. Seriously. That shit's gonna be beastie, bro. I don't know who's gonna win that match. Fatu can't take the pin. And Damien's gonna have a story with Drew McIntyre, unfortunately. Because they're gonna face each other for WrestleMania. So Damien and Drew McIntyre has to meet in the Elimination Chamber. Maybe Priest will pin Drew McIntyre in the Elimination Chamber. and then Drew McIntyre will cost Damian Priest, or it could be the other way around because Drew don't fuck around either. Drew could pin Damian Priest, and Damian Priest will cost Drew McIntyre, and then from right there, they could be the beef right there and head on to WrestleMania with their feud, which is something that I'm not that excited about because Drew McIntyre, it was all about him aiming for the bloodline, Roman Reigns and all that. And all of a sudden we get fucking Damian Priest. Like, what is this? But there's a chance that he might not worry about that because maybe I don't think Roman's not winning the chamber either. But then Roman's gotta get pinned. Then Roman has to get fucked over then. Feel me? I don't see Roman facing Cody at WrestleMania. We're not getting a trilogy. We're not going back to back to back. We're not doing that. Roman's not winning. But why am I saying Roman though? Is he gonna be in the qualifying match on a Raw episode? I don't know. Wait, it's Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor next week, next Monday. Who else? Who else? Is Roman gonna get a bye like Cena did? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know who's the other match. All I remember is Cena. I mean, Seth and Finn Balor for Monday, and then the triple threat for next Friday is Damian, Braun, and Fatu. Are we gonna have a sec? So that's Cena, Punk. Seth is winning. So that's three right there. Fatu gotta be no. Damian gotta be in there. So that's four right there. We need two more because it's six. Um, is there a second chance match? There has to be because I want Io to be in the women's champion elimination chamber. So there has to be a second. And she got fucked over her match. With the interference with Rhea Ripley. Hitting Liv Morgan and getting Io disqualified. So there has to be a second chance match. Can we see Fatu in the chamber? We can, but I don't know. And then after what happened at the end of the show, until we get to it, I don't know what's really gonna happen there. Maybe I got a little thought about what happened. We'll get there. But kind of lost track a little bit because I'm trying to figure out how the chamber, how the field for both chamber, well, especially in the men for now, how is that gonna play out? Who's gonna be in it? Um, I see Damien. Drew's already in. I mean, we all know this by now. So let me just say, I'm gonna talk about it later. But Drew's already in. Damien, he's gonna be in as well. Strowman's gonna have to take the pin. I don't know how is that gonna happen. Maybe some crazy. I don't know. Maybe it is no DQ, right? Triple threats are no DQ. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Maybe both of these guys, Fatu and Damien, gonna like have some type of maneuvers that are gonna fucking destroy Strowman, and then Damien takes Fatu out of the game, and then he takes the fucking pin and he gets the win. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Or Drew can cost Damien on that triple threat. Fatu gets in, and then on that second chance match, whatever, if there is a second chance match, Damien comes in. Or if not, Damien's out. Drew's in the chamber, and Damien costs Drew the match in the elimination chamber, making an appearance. And that's how they feel can, start, boiling up, heading into WrestleMania. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Where am I? Jay says he can set across from Cody for the WWE Championship and stand next to him as World Heavyweight Champion. Cody says his doctor said that he has fluid in his elbow and that needs to be drained. He has a hip problem, but his doctor is not the WWE champion. So Cody don't give a shit. He has the heart of a champion. He don't give a shit how hurt he is. He's gonna fucking go out there, depending how really hurt he is. How really hurt he is. But he said, with this elbow and the hip, man, I'm good, man. I'm champion, bro. I'm going to WrestleMania. I ain't gonna miss this shit. I'm fucking Cody Rhodes. He's that type of guy. Cody says his doctor, I just said that. Cody says no matter what choice Jay makes, he has to win the WrestleMania match. no matter what. If you're facing me or somebody else is facing me, I'm fucking coming out as champion, retaining as champion. Jacob Fatu and Tamatonga, they are interrupted and make their way to the ring. Taman on the mic, he's with the yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Fatu on the mic, he said, yeah. He says to Cody that he took that title from his family. And now that title needs to come back to the family. That speaks to, and then he speaks to Jay because tells him that if anybody will bring that championship back to the family, it wouldn't be Jay. Ooh, he don't got it like that. Fuck out of here. You go tag team, nigga. Nam style. Jay super kick Tama Tonga. Jay wasn't having it. She said, fuck this. Fatu super kick Jay. Cody brawls with Fatu. Cody favors his left elbow. That's the elbow that he was talking about that needs drainage. So that's gonna play a part in the main event of later that night. Gets blasted by Fatu. Goes for a corner hip attack. Fatu charges but gets intercepted by a super kick from Jay. Then Cody hits a Cody cutter, and both Jay and Cody clothesline Fatu out of the ring. Fatu and Tama they retreat, and that's where the announcement comes in. Back from commercial, Cody, Jay versus Fatu and Tama Tonga for the main event. I mean, if you watch the show live, you saw that coming. You got four men there, tag team match. That's how they always play out. Seriously. But throughout the night, they were playing the fact that, oh, who's Jay gonna pick? Is it Cody? Is it Gunther? Stop it. Y'all could play it all y'all want. Stop it. We know who he's picking. Elimination Chamber. Women's qualifying match. Bianca Belair versus Piper Niven. This match was so fucking predictable. I'm sorry. It really was. It is what it is. Just being real with you. Oh, it was a fine TV match, whatever. Very predictable. Bianca with the KOD on Piper, and she advances to Elimination Chamber in Toronto. Match really didn't last that long. Bianca won clean too. And another thing, Chelsea is also qualifying for the match, for the Elimination Chamber match. The United States champion is qualifying for that. I don't know who else is in with that match. I think it's next Friday. I don't know who else is with her in that match because B-Fab and Michin, they confronted her. I don't know if those two are part of that triple threat. I don't know. But a fucking champion should not be qualifying for a world heavyweight champion, for a world champion main event of WrestleMania. Because that's showing me you got no fucking plans for those mid card titles. It's like, why the fuck do we got mid card titles for the women and you got no fucking plans for them? Seriously. I was so like nervous when they first introduced the women's intercontinental and the United States Championship. And they fucking crowned both ladies and they're not doing anything with them because Lyra is also having a qualifying match on Monday to participate in the Elimination Chamber. Like, come on, what are we doing here? What the fuck is she doing with the Intercontinental Champion? I mean, I see where they're going with her and Ivy Nile, but Ivy Nile was not taking that title from her. Focus on the Intercontinental Championship with her. Don't put her in fucking big matches like this. She doesn't need it. She's already a champion. Same thing with Chelsea Green. That's showing me you lack on that division, on the mid card division. You're lacking. You really are. And it sucks, man. And by the way, I gotta say this right now. I was gonna leave it for tomorrow. But I gotta say this right now because I said this before a few Fridays ago. Where the fuck is Blair Davenport? Why is she not competing for this match for this United States Women's Championship? Oh, you see? You saw what happened? They released her. What a waste of what a waste of talent. Why have a talent like her where she could go and she could fucking talk? And you're gonna fucking release her because y'all got no fucking plans with her. It ain't fair to her, bro. I was asking, where the hell's Blair Davenport? Where is she? And before SmackDown moved to USA, I mean, we moved to 3 hours. They expanded to 3 hours. They said that they had plans for her. They were gonna push Blair Davenport, and then we see last night, oh, she got released. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Fucking unbelievable. You need women like that in the mid card division, and you're gonna fucking release her. And she's good. She could fucking go. I don't know what the fuck they. I don't know what the fuck they doing. Seriously. But I will talk about it more about that. You know, tomorrow on wrestling my ex every Sunday when I talk about what happened throughout the week or the news that broke. Nick Aldis's office. He had Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. I don't know their team name. I always have Private Party, but Private Party is in AEW, and those are two guys. It's Party something, but whatever. Party Pushy. Nah, I'm stop. I got that joke from another podcast. Carmelo Hayes interrupted, assuming he had a bye into the elimination chamber, just like Cena did. Bro, you're not on that level. You're not that guy. You think that you're him, but you're really not. Get the fuck out of here. Don't shooting nothing but fucking bricks. All this is nah. Fuck that shit. He spoke to Adam Pearce and he says Hayes is going to face someone from Raw. Hayes didn't want none of that shit. And there's a knock on the door. Comes in Akira Tozawa. Why Akira Tozawa? Because he got fucked over on the Royal Rumble by Carmelo Hayes. Hayes has a smile on his face. All this says that he will be facing Tozawa after costing him the Royal Rumble opportunity. But he says, yay, no problem. This is going to be a layup. Tozawa was like, nigga, this is going to be a fucking airball for you. DIY in the ring said Motor City Machine Guns were their favorite tag team 11 years ago, and they wanted to pay respect with a moment of silence. They asked Memphis to be quiet. Pretty Deadly, they came out, interrupted. Ciampa got mad. One of the Pretty Deadly I say one of the Pretty Deadlies because I forgot their name. I don't know which one is which. So I have to say it like that. One of the Pretty Deadly reminded DIY of all the help they gave them to keep the NXT Tag Team Championships. This dude is stuck in the past, bro. The NXT Tag, that's what he said. The NXT Tag Team Championships. And nobody said anything to correct them. Ciampa says they need to do a 1 minute moment of silence for Motor City Machine Guns. Nick Aldis interrupted and says DIY can't call the shots around here for the tag team championships because that's my fucking job, you fucking cocksuckers. Says that Pretty Deadly doesn't deserve a shot for those titles, but gave them a chance to earn them. So he made a non-title match for these two teams. And if Pretty Deadly win, they will be in line for the tag team titles. And the match starts right now. DIY, they weren't even ready. They were not in gear. They were in street clothes. And they had a fit. They threw a fit about that. And justified. Commercial break. And back from commercial break. Match didn't last long at all. That shit lasted maybe 2 minutes. Ciampa did a roll up, held onto the ropes. One of the Pretty Deadly booted Ciampa, and the rolled up was reversed. Ciampa got rolled up, and the ropes was held. Ref didn't see any of this shit, and Pretty Deadly they win. Like I said, that shit lasted 2 minutes. The crowd wasn't even into it. No reaction. No reaction for these guys, bro. Seriously. Woo. And they got rid of two tag teams, WWE. The Good Brothers and AOP. They got rid of two tag teams. And all I see is four tag teams on SmackDown. Legado de Fantasma, Pretty Deadly, DIY. Oh, five. Motor City Machine Guns and Street Profits. Did I say Street Profits already? No, five. They have five. Is that enough? Give me two more. Give me two more. I could have had AOP. But I don't know, man. Probably they had no plans for them. So they're like, why the fuck are we paying these guys? This sucks, bro. It really does, man. They really didn't have that chance, bro. They didn't get that chance at all. Final Testament gone. And it sucks, bro. Because they were booked like shit and they didn't get a fucking chance, bro. Not their fault. Because they were beasts in NXT Black and Gold. Good Brothers, to be honest, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. They can find work anywhere else. All Elite Wrestling, they'll pick them up. They'll pick Tony Khan will pick them up right away. Or go back to New Japan or do some indies, TNA. TNA, there you go. I won't be worried about the Good Brothers. They'll be fine. Andrade and the Miz backstage. Miz says that he was impressed with Andrade with his in-ring ability. Andrade says, "Yeah, I know. I can beat you." And he walks away. Cody walks into frame. Miz greeted Cody and says that he's the man he wanted to see and told him that he can't believe the nerve of these young talent like Andrade. They don't respect people like him and Cody. Him to the Miz says he will always have Cody's back. Cody says, "I don't need your back. I don't need to cover my back, Miz." Miz says, "Cool." But his story was last year, and now it's Jay Uso. And imagine Jay versus Cody main eventing. To be honest, this is a whole lot of nothing. All that conversation Jay and Miz, I mean Cody and Miz had, to me, I was just like, whatever. It was just in in one ear, out the other type shit. Cause I know who's Jay going for. Seriously. We all know who's Jay's going for. So this didn't mean shit to me. I think, oh, what does this mean? What does that mean? Are they throwing subliminal? Nah, fuck that, bro. We know who the fuck Jay's picking. Men's elimination chamber match, qualifying match. Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy versus LA Knight. Drew on the mic and says, "Screw fuck Raw, fuck Monday Night Raw. I'm back on SmackDown. There's way too much toxic motherfuckers out there in Mondays. I can't stand those egomaniacs out there." Left the building, drove back to Nashville. And I'm talking about the building and after the Royal Rumble, he was pissed off when he got eliminated. And then there was news about it, you know. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Realized that Raw was a toxic environment. Adam Pierce, he don't know what the fuck he was doing, you know. At his job, he called Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis was like, "Yo, pull up. Come to the blue side, cuz it's green over here. You could do whatever the fuck you want. You could be you over here, cuz." And Drew said, "All right, bet. I'm coming." And he said, "I'm coming for Cody. I'm coming for that WWE championship, cuz." Jimmy Uso interrupts. Jimmy on the mic says, "Drew, you sound like a bitch. You sound like an ex-girlfriend, cuz complaining they stole something from you. Drew, you fucking lost, you bitch ass." Let me stop. I'm adding shit to it. So, you know, you gotta earn it. Just just he is going to do. Oh, just like he is going to do. My bad. I'm looking at my fucking notes. Just like he's going to do. Drew says, "You're right. I'm a different man. Before I snapped on everybody." You know, with everything that Jimmy said, he would have snapped on everybody and stays and says that he's cool, Jay. And then he says Jimmy. He called Jimmy Jay, playing it off like, "Oh, sorry, Jimmy. I mean, sorry, Jay. I mean, Jimmy. You know, haha, funny, funny." But the way he did it was better. The way I did it, I can't. It came out wrong. Listen, I had a long fucking day, but y'all get what the fuck I meant. Drew says it must eat Jimmy inside that he wasn't the first one to say yeet. Even though they've been saying yeah for fucking years, bro. Seriously. Jimmy says, "I can't say," he can't say no ye. I don't gotta know ye. But I'm gonna start using that a little more. Hold up.
It's just me, oh. Okay, day one, it's just me, oh. Day one, it's just me, oh. Okay, day one, it's that. Let 'em all up and knock 'em down like this. I did.
Yes, sir. And tonight, he ain't living in the past. He's here tonight, ready to kick your ass, cocksucker. LA Knight comes out. He says, "Fuck Jimmy. I got beef with you still. You were part of that, me costing me the WWE Championship a little over a year ago. So he ain't letting that slide." Then Knight wanted to take the time to talk to all the men and young women around the world. He looks into the camera. He says, "Yo, it's okay to cry. It's a mental thing. You gotta let your mental, health. It's fine to cry. When something hits you hard, bro, it's okay to cry. Those that said men don't cry, motherfucker, you don't got a soul, cuz. Just don't do it in public. Don't do it in camera. Just go by yourself. Go to a little corner. Lock your room. Just cry your ball. Cry your eyeballs out, man. Let it go, cause you'll feel better. You hold it inside, really fuck you up. You really gotta take care of your mental health. So when he said that, that's some real shit. But this him saying that led to something because he said he heard somebody in the crowd yelling, "Drew McIntyre." That was funny. Not to a ha ha funny. It was like, that was good. It was fine. Yeah. Some people would call it, corny. It was a little corny, but it was funny. Drew McIntyre. Trying to find a name for Drew McIntyre for people to chant. And I heard a little bit in the crowd while the match was going on. Drew McIntyre, but not everybody was doing it. It was like a little portion of people in the crowd was doing it. Because all he does is cry Monday through Friday. He's going to win this match. And oh shit, I forgot to do my shit with everybody saying LA Night. Yeah. I gotta get me a fucking sound effect for that too. For real. Some point in the match started, but some point in the match, Drew was hanging on the corner turnbuckle, like hanging upside down type shit. And Jimmy was on the top rope. LA Knight got on top, trying to give a suplex to Jimmy. And Drew ended up giving them a German suplex. At the same time, Jimmy got suplex, and that was a great fucking move, man. It popped the crowd. Great spot. Then fast forward, um, Jimmy and Knight threw Drew out of the ring. Insecurity by Jimmy to LA Knight. Then a super kick goes for a splash, covers Knight, but Drew pulled the ref out of the ring like hard. Jimmy goes outside, super kick Drew back to the top, goes for the splash again, but Knight puts his knee up, rolled up Jimmy, but kick out. Knight going for the BFT, and this was I love this spot. This spot was fucking fantastic. Knight going for the BFT, but Drew from behind hits a claymore at the back of the head of LA Knight. That he hit the claymore, and at the same time, LA with that getting hit by the claymore, he hit the BFT on Jimmy. All in one motion, bro. That shit was fucking great. Drew pins LA Knight and he advances into the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. That was a great match. I really enjoyed it. These three guys could fucking go. Jimmy is getting over on his own. Hopefully, he finds a way to go more over, go more over in the same level as his twin brother. Because Jay is super fucking over. This Big Jim shit, I don't know. I find it corny. Big Jim. Main event Jay Uso, that was corny at first, but then it just started growing. He main evented the Royal Rumble. He main evented last year's Royal Rumble. I mean, on WrestleMania. He won the main event, the Royal Rumble match this past Saturday, last Saturday. That was the main event. Main event Jay Uso. And he's going to WrestleMania. Is he going to main event night one? I don't think so. Wait, no, why not? Well, I don't know. I don't know. He should. There's a lot of people saying there's gonna be a match between Seth, Roman, and Punk. A triple threat match. For what? I don't fucking know. Due to the fact that what we saw at the Royal Rumble, that interaction they had, when Punk eliminated Seth and Roman, and then Punk got eliminated by Logan, and all three of them were fucking both Roman and Punk were arguing with each other. Seth murdered fucking Roman with a double stomp to the floor. Then he was brawling with CM Punk. So something's gonna happen between the three of those guys. Seriously. That's why I'm guessing they're probably gonna be in the chamber. Well, Punk is already in the chamber. Seth is going to be in the chamber. I don't know about Roman. Is Roman going to qualify? Is he even gonna participate? Or are they gonna give him a bye? I don't know. Let's see. It ain't right that they give him a bye, but I mean, dude got a light ass schedule. Just give him a fucking qualifying match and just give him a fucking dub on Raw, and that's it. One match on Raw. That dude don't wrestle on Raw, bro. Give him a match on Raw. I don't know why he be on Raw only. He can't come back to SmackDown. What's going on? What are we doing? I mean, Netflix. They want Roman. So He dude has a fucking light ass schedule, bro. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Roman, man. But I feel like he is gonna be in the chamber. I don't know how, but let's see. Yeah, people are saying there's gonna be a triple threat. A lot of people are saying that, and then the Casino is gonna go after Cody, main event WrestleMania. I don't want to see that either. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry, I don't want to see that at all. Cena versus Cody, two baby faces. Cena's so washed, so cartoony. I can't stand it. And Cody's gonna match it. His cartooning is so dramatic, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna like that shit at all, bro. Oh, I hope that don't happen. I hope it's Cena versus Logan Paul or some shit. Logan Paul does some fuckery to Cena, man. Seriously. 'Cause, like, excuse me. Like, come on. We got a whole fucking year of John Cena. Cena could win at SummerSlam, but against Gunther or Jay Uso. Because Uso's winning. Jay Uso's winning that World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. He is. He's going to win that. Jey Uso could drop it to Cena at SummerSlam. You know? I said I had Cena winning because they were promoting the shit out of him. Cena in the chamber. I don't know. I don't know anymore. It could be Punk versus Cody still. And then Roman versus Seth Rollins. After what fucking Seth Rollins did to Roman, Roman want his lick back. He's out indefinitely. You know? So I can see everybody saying it's Punk, Seth, and Roman triple threat. I say Punk and Cody for the title, and Seth versus Roman at WrestleMania. Roman wants his revenge. There you go. That's what I'm going for. Punk winning the chamber is gonna be Roman and Seth at WrestleMania. Cena's getting Logan Paul. Jey Uso getting Gunther. That I'm gonna call it right now. Great match, triple threat match. Interview with Damian Priest talks about Drew winning, and he's having a good day. But when he has a bad day, he cries about it. Next week, he's gonna have a triple threat match: Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. That's gonna be a fucking beastie match. Braun walks up and tells him that, yo, don't get it fucking twisted, my guy. Don't overlook a wild animal and a fucking monster. Damian says, yo, I'll see y'all next week. I ain't overlooking none of y'all. I'll see what the fuck I'm going. You know, you feel me? I see y'all next week, man. I ain't gonna sweat it. I'm gonna win. I'm going to the chamber. Kevin Owens, he did a video in his car. Talks about the hell he went through at the Royal Rumble. The match between him and Cody, that ladder match, that shit was fucking brutal. I said before that match, I was like, this shit could be a classic. Bro, this match was just fucking nuts, bro. This match was fucking nuts. They murdered each other. That's why dude has fluid in his fucking elbow. He got a fucked up hip. KO got stitches in his face scars in his face that won't stay there forever. His body's fucked up. His spine is fucked up. That's what he said. And he blamed Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was out there during that match, and he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. Then Kevin sees Sammy helping Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble, and you cannot blame Kevin Owens for feeling like that. You can't blame him, bro. How you go out there? I get him. You're friends with both of us, but damn, you could at least just do something for Cody to, like, bro, this nigga almost killed me. You just stood there. You feel me? You could have done something like, oh, don't do it like this, don't do it. He didn't do shit. He just stood there and watched. Cody, don't, not this way, or something, bro. Something to make it not go that far. It went far. Cody with that Alabama slammer through the fucking ladder, bro. He could have broken his fucking neck. He murdered this dude, bro. Seriously. And then he came back Monday Night Raw, fucking power drive Sammy. Oh, talking about that he's out indefinitely as well. I mean, I can't see Sami Zayn missing Toronto. It has to be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens Elimination Chamber in Toronto. And if he does misses Toronto, there you go. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, WrestleMania. And they can murder each other right there, man. He says he saw help Sammy helping Roman, call Sammy a fucking horrible person. He's going to pay for it. He sounded like he was fucking crying. He sounded like he was fucking hurting. The voice, when he was speaking, he sounded fucking devastating. Tozawa versus Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes, he called Tozawa Cody Rhodes if he was left in the dryer for too long, which was a little funny there. This is true, because this dude got blonde hair as well. Huh. He took a shot at Memphis, talking about John Morant. That unlike him, he would have been selected for the All Star game. And I got not much to say about this match, to be honest. Hayes wins the match. He was owed that match from the management because he kept losing way too many matches over the weeks for a few months. So they gave him this win. He won clean. That's it. R Truth helping Tozawa backstage told him that he was just that he gotta be like just like Cena, bro. Never give up. And then he drops Tozawa like a fucking sack of potatoes, bro. When he sees Jey Uso getting ready. He congratulated him and said he always saw him as a king, now he's king of the ring. Jay corrected him. He says, bro, I won the Royal Rumble. R-Truth said, that one too? This nigga R-Truth is fucking, he's a jokester. I love him. That dude is gold, man. You can't hate him. There's people that hate him. Oh, he's so corny. Like, bro, line the fuck up, bro. Seriously. You say that you, yeah, I live a happy life. Yeah, you hate people like Art. If you hate people like R-Truth, that then you have a lot of hate in your fucking like. What is go with you? It's all truth, man. Lighten up, bro. Oh, it's corny. Like, nigga, you think you're too cool, bro? Like, what the fuck you think you are? You ain't shit, bro. Stop it. Nigga think you I can't stand people like that. And there's people out there, even people that I listen to. There are people out there. Oh, he's so fucking corny. Like, line the fuck up, bro. Anyways, Jay says, "Yo, go check on your homeboy over there, bro." Truth says, "Nah, he did it on himself and went to help him." Cody walks up and asks how he's feeling about WrestleMania. Jay says he would love to face him, but he also has personal beef with Gunther, so he can't decide yet. What the fuck you mean you can't decide yet? We all know who the fuck you choosing. You choosing the person you got personal fucking beef with. And that'll be a better story. You beating the person that beat you 3 times every time y'all fucking faced each other, talk down on you, and then you overcome that at the grandest stage, bro. At the grandest stage, you beat him. It's gonna be Gunther, man. Charlotte Flair. Just like that. Charlotte fucking Flair. I did not miss this woman at all. At all. If you did, you're lying to yourself. Look, she's a great wrestler. She really is. But everything else, fucking A, bro. She makes her way to the ring. She's so fucking delusional. In my point of view, says that we are obsessed. We are obsessed with her looks and her championships. Nah. Ain't nobody obsessed with your fucking looks. You look like a fucking 70-year-old right now. Seriously, you're like a fucking grandmother right now. With all that plastic surgery, I don't give a shit. People gonna fucking could come at me. Why you talking to her like talking about like that? It's the fucking truth. People that are that delusional. Oh, she's playing a character. Nah, I think this is really her. I think this is really her. Because at the same time, if you keep giving yourself plastic surgery, I have no pity for you. No pity for you. What are you enhancing? Nothing. You're diminishing your fucking looks. You used to look beautiful in NXT. You look worse now. You're getting worse every year. Now you look even worse. You look like a 7-year-old. And you're like probably early 40s, late 30s. I don't know how old is she. I don't know, mid 40s. I don't fucking know. So stop with the we're obsessed with her looks. We're obsessed with her championships. No, we're not. We're not fucking not. People are gonna look at oh look, she's a 16-time champion. Fuck off, bro. None of them are fucking memorable at all. The only one that I really that is memorable to me is that fucking fight they had. Her, Becky, and Ronda Rousey at that backstage brawl they had. Ronda was fucking handcuffed, kicked the fucking cop window. That shit was fucking great. That was a fucking fantastic fucking segment back in the day. That's the only memorable thing I have. And there was a match between her and Rhea Ripley. When was that? I don't fucking remember. That was a good match too. But it wasn't memorable, memorable. That segment was the only memorable part. But none of her and she wasn't even champion. I don't think she was champion at that time. Bragging about how she is the first two-time women's Royal Rumble winner. Went to Raw for Ripley. Went to NXT for Julia. Now she's on SmackDown for Tiffy. Tiffy makes her way to the ring. Tiffy congratulated Flair on the Rumble win, and she's a fan of her. And people only cared about Charlotte Flair when she got injured for a day. And when Tiffy came along, buildings were sold out, tickets went up, and WWE is hotter than ever. Charlotte asked if she said something, acting like, she didn't hear her. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it. And she speaks, and Tiffy can only speak when she tells her to speak. Tiffy says, that's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that call her Charlotte Flair wannabe. And she don't want to be, she don't want that anymore. She's tired of that shit. So she wants Charlotte to pick her, face her at WrestleMania, which is gonna happen. Gonna be Charlotte versus Tiffy. She wants Charlotte to pick her so she could beat Charlotte and be the only Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte says that she called Rhea a kid and she's calling Tiffany a child, begging to pick her to be a star at WrestleMania. Told Tiffy to get down on her knee. Told Tiffy to get down on her knees and hands and beg for the opportunity. Nia Jax comes out, interrupted. She says that she don't need to qualify for the champion because she has a one-on-one match for the WWE Women's Championship next Friday on SmackDown with Tiffy. So Alexa Bliss comes out. She don't speak. She's out there getting ready. She's ready for a qualifying match against Candice LeRae. I almost said Michelle. Shout out to Candice Michelle. Candice LeRae. And this match also didn't last long. It was so fucking predictable. Like, give me some believable matches, man. Like, ooh, who's gonna win? Alexa Bliss versus Candice LeRae. Come on, bro. Alexa Bliss. She wins with Sister Abigail. I think yeah, it was Sister Abigail. And but she looked great in the ring. Glad to see her back. Seriously, everybody was happy. I'm happy for her. Been a long time. Why is she on SmackDown? I don't know. I heard she was a Raw girl, but if she's on SmackDown, then she's gonna have to do something with the Wyatt 6 because the Wyatt 6 they're nowhere to be fucking found. What the fuck are we doing? So they probably made that mistake and be like, why is she on Raw? Like, we gotta bring her to SmackDown because we need the Wyatt 6. And she could be a big part of the Wyatt 6 because she's connected to Bray Wyatt. So what are we doing here? Bliss wins. She advances to the Elimination Chamber. She's going to Toronto. Street Profits video package talking about they want the smoke. No more Mr. Nice Guys. They pissed off. They pissed the Profits off. And they're talking about all the tag teams. Yeah, tired of seeing all the fucking strangers coming in here, making shots like they have been here the whole time. How many brothers they're going to turn on each other and amend then amend, all because they know the grass isn't green on the other side. He says the violence will be televised. That's a shot. That's a shot. He's talking about when y'all need to fucking behave. Or he's talking about people not wanting to leave WWE, or more people want to come to the WWE. Because if they go to AEW, they're gonna be lost. In a fucking, they're gonna be lost there, bro. Seriously, they don't give a fuck about the tag team division out there. Look who they get the tag team titles to. The Hurt Syndicate. And look who they're gonna face. The Guns have not been there in months. Well, I don't know how long. Even though I haven't been watching, but I know they haven't been there. And then the people on social media said the Guns have been not been on TV in a long time, and all of a sudden they're back on TV and they're going after the tag team titles. Like, who you think is gonna win that fucking match between the Guns and the Hurt Syndicate? Are you fucking kidding me? They don't give a fuck about the tag team division out there. They don't give a shit about anything over there. The grass ain't green over there, and they know it. So they need to amend so they can stay where they want to be in the WWE. That's what I got. Shots. Motor City Machine Guns interviewed. Talked about the Street Profits, and if they want their backyard, come and get it. Keep them out. Legado de Fantasma interrupted, telling Motor City Machine Guns to move on because they lost. It's their turn. Angel and Umberto versus Motor City Machine Guns next week. They were going back and forth and shit like that, you know. But pretty much they challenged each other next week. You're gonna see those two teams go at each other. Main event: Jay Uso, Cody Rhodes versus Fatu and Tama Tonga. Good TV match, man. Seriously. Fatu got Cody cuttered and kicked out at one. Who just fucking pressed him up, nigga. Nah. They fucking building Fatu as a fucking beast. Kicked out at one. Cody favoring the left elbow. Went to the top. Fatu knocked him down. Fatu running the ropes while Tama holding Cody. Jay pulled Fatu to the outside. Then hit suicide dive, sending Fatu over the commentary table. Cody hits crossroads onto Tama Tonga for the win. I knew Tama Tonga was gonna take the L, was gonna take the pinfall, because Fatu can't take it, Jay can't take it, and Cody's the champion. He can't take it. So Tama has to be the fall guy. Tama Tonga won. Good TV match, good main event match. You can't go wrong with these four guys. And as Cody gets his hand raised for victory, from behind, we see Solo Sokoa. Like, you couldn't even hide that. They showed his face and all that. But from behind, Solo Sokoa spiked Cody Rhodes. Right then the fucking throw. Boom. And he revealed himself, acting like we didn't see him. But we at camera we saw him. Probably in the audience in the arena, probably be like, "Who the fuck is that?" You know, depending on what angle you're on, you're at, what side of the building. You probably like, "Who the fuck is this?" And it was Solo Sokoa standing over Cody Rhodes' body, dead body, after he spiked him, and show faded to black. So, what is the reason for Solo Sokoa being back and spiking Cody Rhodes? I don't want another Solo Sokoa versus Cody Rhodes for the title, and I don't think that's the case neither. I don't think that's the case, because that would be terrible television. Because we've seen Cody versus Solo Sokoa for the championship already, and he lost every fucking match. So Solo going again, and I don't know what's the relationship with Solo and Fatu and Tamatonga right now, because they weren't behind them at the end of the show. Solo was standing on his own. So to me, I could be wrong, but to me, the way I see it, Solo Sokoa was sent by somebody. I don't know who. I don't know who. I don't think it's Roman. Could be the final boss. I don't know. Maybe. There has to be a reason. Dude doesn't have the Ulafala anymore. He lost it to Roman. He said he would acknowledge Roman as his tribal chief, but we haven't seen that. He came one day, grabbed the mic, and then he just left through the crowd and said not one word. And then we see him back last night, by Cody, standing over him, looking down, and the show ends, fades to black. I feel like he's an enforcer for somebody else. Somebody sent him. Don't tell me he's doing this on his own, because that'll be a waste of my fucking time. So I'm gonna go with that. Somebody sent them. It could be the final boss. Even though there's news out there that the final boss, The Rock, is not gonna be on WrestleMania. That is what Dave Meltzer is saying. And there's news out there that The Rock is mad at the fact that news broke out to the public. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause Rock, you telling us on NXT to shut the fuck up and enjoy the ride that The Rock is gonna fucking take you, and we have not seen you since. You did not show up at the Royal Rumble. Like, what are we doing here, man? Either you coming to WrestleMania or not. Then Meltzer, you gotta put a grain of fucking salt on his fucking news, because he has been fucking taking a lot of L's when it comes to breaking news lately. But Dave Meltzer putting it out there that um The Rock is not gonna be on WrestleMania, and The Rock is mad about that. That news broke to the public. So is this some last minute changes that okay, The Rock could appear? I don't know. No way Solo's doing this shit on his own. No way Solo's back with Fatu and Tamatonga. This is gonna be trash. It's gonna be a waste of fucking time. We're doing this again with Solo and Cody. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're gonna have to wait till next Friday. This is gonna be acknowledged. This cannot be fucking just no. Cody's gonna fucking call out Solo. Something's gonna have to happen. We need some answers. We really do. And ladies and gentlemen, that was SmackDown last night, February 7th, 2025. We're already in February. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I really do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is the SmackDown Aftermath. I really do watch alongs every Friday. I really do. And when south for me last night. Stream was acting up. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Streamlabs was acting up. I hope it was Streamlabs and maybe I could get an update or something. But and I hope everything's okay. But yeah, man. This was SmackDown. This is the Aftermath. I'm Papa Jr. This is the Ringout Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen,
Goodbye. Mwah, and good night, bang.
one love.